Hello. Hello, hello. Hey, everyone. Hi. Sorry, still getting all set up here. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Carla. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Lisa. Sorry if I missed somebody. Let me scroll back. Carol. Hey, Melissa. Fuzzy Butt, which I can never remember your name for some reason. Denise, maybe. I'm going to throw that one out there. Howdy. Hello. Hey, Angela. Sarah. Karen. Haley. Hello, hello, hello. Literally just sitting in my chair where I always crochet usually. It is Denise. I got it right. Wow. Jansky. I don't know your actual name is either. I think that's your last name, but Karen, Haley, Eva, Melissa, Chrissy. Hey, Chrissy. Okay. What are we doing tonight? It's Monday, y'all. How was Monday? Was it a Monday? My Monday was a Monday. And I decided midway through my Monday I needed something to look forward to. So I scheduled a live. Hey, Melissa. You do knitting and craft shows? I can't knit. I don't know how to knit. I bought a pair of knitting needles. I'm going to learn. I'm going to try to learn. If I keep looking over there, sorry, I'm watching the live chat on my TV while it's actually filming on my phone. So, yeah, Angela, it's 70 degrees here in Illinois today, too. It's crazy. I took a walk after work, took the dog, and the kids went with me and took a little walk. Yes, Monday is Mondaying. Yes, me too. What a Monday it was. It's it was so my work, half of the staff is in Mexico, and Mexico's on holiday today. So it was actually kind of quiet, I guess, for a Monday. Semi-quiet. Oh, hey, Jan. Jay. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Pocket Snuggies. Connie. Yes, another manic Monday. It was just Monday. I don't know that I've ever been like, cannot wait until Monday, unless it's a Monday I have off. You know, I don't think I've ever been like, can't wait, unless it's a Monday I get to leave on vacation. Oh, Eva, we're wearing our shirts. This is our retreat shirt from last year. Tara's working on the design for our 2025 retreat shirts this week. So hopefully I'll have that this week. We'll know what it's going to look like. Hello, what's up, Cake? I can't remember your name either. Let me know. Kametha, hello from Arizona, up to 80 degrees today. It was 70 here. Yes. Thanks for stopping by, even if it's just for a second. Hey, Teresa. 82 in Oklahoma. It was crazy warm. 32 in Michigan, Rachel's like, not here. Raleigh, it was 60. So you were even cooler than here. That's weird. Atlanta was 66. Okay, so like we're in Southern Illinois. We were warmer than down south. That was weird. That's weird. It's unseasonably warm, but finally, the snow mounds from the first week of January finally all melted. That was the real the real win, was that between Friday's warm weather through the weekend, all of our snow mounds are finally gone. Oh goodness. Okay, so it's Monday. I needed something to look forward to. I almost went live last week. And I wanted to, but then I was like, I felt like I was kind of in a mood, and I was like, yeah, I didn't want to like bring the live down, but I'm like, I'll do it when I'm in a better mood. What are we working on? I am working on a Fred the Turtle. I am skipping market prepping stuff for the night, working on something big again. Well, it's market prepping still. Hello, Nathalie. It's still market prepping, but I'm skipping making small stuff for this evening anyway. Because I made 3 little ducks and a little snake last night. Like yesterday, I made 4 small stuff, 4 small things. And I'm like, I don't have very many turtles. And I love Fred the Turtles. And so I'm like, I was going to make jumping spiders. And then I was like, nope, I just want to make a turtle. So that's what I'm doing. Angela, I have a question. Did you start out crocheting over or under? If over, when did you switch? How long? I can't do it. Boomy. I still crochet over. I'm not an under girl. So I know a lot of people who switch to amigurumi do yarn under, and it makes beautiful stitches, and it makes them more compact, and it does make, I do love the look of it, and I can do it. I can do it. I just, it takes so much brain power for me. So traditionally I yarn over. I've been crocheting since I was little. So it's really, for it to be relaxing anyway, it's like it has to be over, or I have to think too much. So I'm a yarn over girl too. So yeah, if you're an over girl and you use my patterns, or you see my designs, then they're all done with over. So you're welcome, Angela. Yeah, I think that there's a couple. I'm definitely not a big designer or crocheter, but I'm trying to think. There was another designer the other day that was talking about how they yarn over, and I was very surprised. Trying to think who it was, and I was like, yay! Which, I mean, I know Cottontail Crafts by Heather, and I know that Crafty Sue both yarn over. And I can yarn under. I did yarn under one of my little tumbler keychains the other day, and I did a yarn. I did one in over like I always do, and then I'm going to do one in under so that I can show everyone the difference between the two. And then when I was showing everybody in my week of crochet, I forgot to even like point the difference out, and I was like, when I was putting them all away after I filmed, I'm like, well, that was stupid. I didn't even I didn't even like use it and show anybody. I think one of my 2025 goals was actually to try to maybe get used to doing yarn under over, just simply because I really do think it makes for a great stitch. And when you are doing patterns designed for under over, that sometimes when you're an over girl, it makes the design come out different. So let's see, where did my live chat go? Oh, there it is. So it's like yarn over makes your stitches taller, and so like when you're making a plushie, sometimes like it doesn't make them wider, it just makes them taller. So sometimes like a plushie's head will look taller than it's supposed to be, But so I've just gotten to the point where I overcompensate by pushing it out to the sides, and then I squash it down more when I'm stuffing. Okay, I don't want to mess up what I'm doing here, but I made so many Freds, I feel like I can make a Fred and talk at the same time, and it won't be too bad. The ones that you guys that can switch back and forth without thinking about it, like, I'm jelly. I'm jelly of you guys. Like, I know that Robin from Knotting Hook Crochet does that too. And like, she'll go to do a cardigan and she'll go back to doing yarn over, and I'm like, how do you do that? I don't know. I guess you just train yourself to do it. 3 rounds of single crochet. I'm working on a Fred the Turtle. Hi, Queen Street Crochet. I don't know your name, so hi, Queen. Slow me down enough. Just didn't see. Yeah. It's hard when you're used to doing it one way. I'm still trying to difference, so I just went back to yarn over. Yep. Hi, Randella. Sorry, the chat's moving faster than I can watch it. Lisa, you like making Fred the Turtle? Yay! I do too. Robin. Oh, hey, Robin, you heard us talking about you? Yeah, we all strive to be Robin. Oh, it's easy to people who do it, right? It's just like people who can crochet without looking. I can do it for a little bit. Like, everyone's like, I might be able to look up for a stitch or two and feel it, but even then, like, I'll get to where I'm like, I don't know, did I hit the stitch? Did I not? So it's just faster if I look. So I just look most of the time. And those of you who do this grip here, I watch like Melly Inspired when I watch her lives or watch her vlogs, and I watch you guys that do this. I'm like, how in the world? Because like when I hurt my wrist one time, my wrist pain was so horrible, I tried to switch to that, and literally, like, okay, I feel like I'm writing with my left hand. Like, okay, there's a stitch. I can do it. I can't do it as fast. I don't have as much control. And I don't know why. I don't know if the person that taught me was just a knife holder. My friend gave, oh man, my chat's moving too fast again. I feel like I'm gonna miss something. Hello. Yes, Christine, that grip. I can't even process how people do it. And like, it sits there and it flings all over the place. Of course, it flings in my hand too. You just keep on. Hi, Joanne. Yeah, I don't know if I would. I mean, I don't know that I think it's fancy looking so much as I'm just like, it just looks so odd to me to watch somebody pencil grip hold a hook. Sorry. Is my internet slowing down? Can you guys see me okay? Sorry if you hear random yelling and screaming. My son's playing Fortnite on the other side of this wall. Hi, Kathy. Oh, you just finished the squirrel? So fun. I am fuzzy. It's probably my internet. Oh no. That's not very fun. I got too many kids playing too many video games and streaming too many things right now, probably. Oh, let's see. I don't know that I can do anything about it, though. You can still hear me? Okay. I'm just going to let it be, and maybe it'll work itself out. Robin, my voice is fine. Okay. I live in the middle of nowhere. And for the first, like, we built a brand new house out here and it was a struggle because at first, oh, there, I'm looking normal again, it looks like. At first, nobody even recognized our address. We couldn't get things delivered here. Everyone was like, that address doesn't exist. We don't service that area. And I'm like, so I give them the address of like the person that lived next door, and they're like, oh yeah, we service that area. And I'm like, we built a brand new house. It's like right next, it's just right down the street. Like I can see their house. Anyway, we couldn't get internet. So we had to do one of those weird router hotspot things that just bounce off of a random tower. Like no tower outside, nothing. Just, it was horrible. And it was like metered and it would go in and out. And it was the most awful thing. My kids went from having the best internet that you can get in rural America to the worst internet for like 3 or 4 years. And finally we got a line, like an internet DSL line out here. And it's better. It's definitely better than it was, but we just limited options. We literally live like a mile off the highway. There's not a whole lot of people around us. It's just like nobody's bringing anything to us. People out here, like some of them do Starlink and stuff, but I don't think that's good. Thank you, Quilted Cupcake. Oh, goodness. What did I miss? What did Robin say that was so funny? You need to join Civilization. Oh, yes. You just bought the hamsters. Thank you. Just bought Parker the pig, the skunk. I'll be making Parker tomorrow. Fine. Have fun. I love Parker. I need to make a Parker. Your internet is rocking then. Starlink is no good. I just got rid of it. Yeah, we take what we can get out here. And it does okay until everybody needs on it. Like, so. And it's just like one of those things where when I upload my videos on Sundays is the worst. So I film my YouTubes on Sunday mornings, and then I have to export it from my phone to my computer, and that takes 20 minutes for it to move, the file to move. And then I have to edit it all and then export it, the file, like from the CapCut into an actual file that can then be uploaded. It's just a whole process. But my upload speeds are horrible. So like my download speeds are not bad, but my upload speeds, awful. And so my 1 hour video Sunday took almost 2.5 hours to upload. And that whole time that it was uploading, everybody in the house was not happy because nothing else in the house was like, the internet was sucking for everybody because it was just trying to upload. So they hate it when I upload. And if I would just get up early enough, if I could get it all done and get it uploading while we go to my mom's for lunch, that would be ideal, because then we could get home from my mom's and it would be done. But yeah, 2.5 hours is a lot. If I could get it done and go to my mom, my mom has great internet. I should take it to my mom's and upload at her house. That's what I should do. That's what I should try it on next Sunday, see if that works. I bet her upload speeds are twice as fast. It'd be interesting to know how long it takes other people to upload a video. Like, mine are longer than they had been for a while though, but like at least it used to take twice as long. Like if I had a 30-minute video, it would take an hour. Now that they're an hour, they're taking over 2. But this hour and 7-minute one took 2 hours and 30 minutes on Sunday. It was horrible. Yeah, I think my son's in there playing, my daughter's in there playing a game. And I'm going to guarantee that my middle son's downstairs playing a game. And then my older son is probably on some streaming device. And then my husband's watching DirecTV. So we're probably in some way, shape, or form all on the internet at this moment. Wow, Christine, it was 30 minutes long and it only took 15 minutes to upload. That's crazy. That's crazy. I wonder, I wonder if I should try my hotspot. I wonder how fast my hotspot upload speed is, if it would be faster. Thank you, Queen Street. You like the longer ones? They're not intentional. I just feel like I'm trying to go through my patterns that I bought and haven't tried, and so in doing so, I have a lot to talk about. Yes, Katie, I feel your pain. I live in the country and I love living in the country. That's just one of the things, though, about it, living in the country, is the internet. Okay, it's Tina. Now I know. I'll see if I remember it, though. I'll see if I remember that Queen Street Crochet is Tina. Oh no, Christine, that's fast. That's fast. Yeah, my 30-minute videos when I started were taking over an hour. So yeah, my hour ones are taking 2.5. So when the week I struggled because CapCut was down and I had to download a brand new software to use, I used DaVinci Resolve instead of CapCut. It was a whole thing. And I mean, it was 6, 7 o'clock at night before I got it to go upload. I mean, it was super late. Oh, have a good night, Katie. We'll see you. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. My first market, Angela, is in 3 weeks on the 22nd. Christine, all of us are here. There's a few of us here. Yeah, the 22nd. I mean, spring markets are what they are around here anyway. I mean, they're just, for me, not the same as fall and holiday because people aren't spending money like they do around the holidays. So we'll see. This is the first market I did a YouTube video for, though, last year. I think I made $800 at it last year, which to some people is a fabulous market and is a really great market for a spring market, which is why we went ahead and signed up to go back. So I think it won't be as good as that this year. I think that people will spend less money this year. I think people, due to inflation and the economy and just fears all around, are going to be slow to be spending some money until we see prices, if we see prices go down and things like that. Just my personal opinion. I think that we're going to continue to see a little bit of people squeezing their money, but maybe not. Maybe not. But yeah, we'll see. Sorry, I had to fix my live chat on my phone. But yeah, I have February the 22nd, and then I was talking to Tara today, and we have a I signed up for one in April, but then I had to pull out of it because I realized that I'm like, oh, I don't have a show that weekend. But it's prom. So my youngest daughter is a junior, and so she's going to prom this year. And so I'm like, and then Tara was like, oh, and I'm going to be gone that weekend. So I had to pull out of that April one. But we're going to an anime fest, just a super local anime fest. It'll be small. I've never been there. I have no idea if 5 people show up to the anime fest. Honestly, this is a super small town compared to other huge anime fest areas. I mean, maybe 400 or 500 people come. Maybe we'll sell a couple $100. I have no idea. Hi, Crystal. But yeah, hi Nancy. Hi Shannon. So that's in May. And then I just signed up for, at the end of May, a new one. And then we have one in June. And then we'll be taking a break until fall. I think we'll have the summer off. So we might have a farmer's market here or there. I don't know that we'll do. Carol, you have a market in March? Gearing towards Easter and St. Patty's Day. You have a market on the 22nd as well. Awesome. Market prep in Basil. Awesome. I love that little hamster. I am also thinking about trying to get into like a cheer competition or a dance competition. I saw where I know some people go to those, like set up as a vendor out in the hallways, and really those would be ideal because they need something to do between competitions or while they're waiting on awards things, and that demographic just loves our stuff. And it would be cheap, and you're just there to help entertain them in between things, and they're going to bring their kids over and that kind of thing. So I went to go look it up yesterday, and guess where the closest cheer competition thing was to me? It was literally on yesterday, the day I was looking it up. It was yesterday. So there, I need to do some more looking, try to see if I can get hooked up with some networks there of people and that run those. I mean, some of them, my nieces do cheer and dance, and see if she she says I've never seen vendors at them before, and I was like, but I think if you would go to like the bigger ones, like the national ones and things like that, you would. So, or even the great big cities, because when we're just super local here, and I'm like, but I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. So, okay, where am I at, girls? Okay, single crochet decreases. So, yeah, every Saturday would be a lot. There's a farmer's market here that I could do every Saturday, but it's like 8 to noon, and it's like May through September. And a lot of the same people come every weekend to like get more baked goods and get more produce and get more meat and that kind of stuff. And I think that you might make $100 every weekend. I don't think it would be a lot. Yes, I think that would be a great place. I think that actual craft shows and festivals are getting full of them. So we'll see if I can make some connections there. I need to pick out a pair of safety eyes. Okay. Local, you get a dedicated audience of children in between dances waiting for results. Look up local FEIS, Christine. Hi, DGQ Creations. Sorry, I meant to say hello. You said help. I was like, what? What do you need help with? Your first market's at a casino? That's fun. Irish dance competitions are called FEIS, called FESH. I wonder if they even have those around here. I'm literally like 2.5 hours from the biggest airports. Like I'm 2.5 hours from St. Louis, 2.5 hours from Louisville, 2.5 hours from Indianapolis. So like 3 hours from Springfield, and I mean I'm not real close to anything big. Hello from Florida. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna do the shell of my turtle in this color. So I need to pick a safety eye color. Oh my gosh, I made a whole bunch of safety eyes Saturday. So I need to pick a color. I like these great big ones on there. Let's see. Ooh, maybe these. Let's see what you guys think. Maybe this pair? I think that's the one I'm going to go for. I have too many pairs. They're overflowing. Oh, dropping stuff. Okay, what did I miss now? Oh, I love your safety eye collection. Thank you. I am in the Midwest-ish. Yes, I'm in Southern Illinois. Fesh. Maybe I said that right. I'll have to look that up. We got to get creative, guys. So the Anime Fest is going to be new for us this year, and then I would love to get connected to a dance competition, cheer competition, something like that. Even if it's just something local. I even thought about like our small town does a great big like 1-day volleyball tournament. I even thought that would be kind of fun. But I don't know. There's like 16 teams, I think, that come. Okay, eyes, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what else am I missing? Those are so pretty. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, Joanne, you bought some of my safety eyes. Thank you. I just restocked yesterday. Safety eyes. I think only a few of the sets are purchased, so there's still some left. I'm in rural East Tennessee, and we're having a Cuddle a Cow event. Have you done one of those before? No. Not heard of that before. Cuddle a Cow. Okay, I think I got those straight. Pretty, pretty. I think that'll go great with this dappled color. Okay, one more row of single crochets and decreases. And then I stuff this sucker. Actually, I'm going to stuff it right now, and then I'm going to do my last row. Guys, I got this new hamper. It's a hamper that I'm keeping my polyfill in, and I love it. You see it over here? It's just like it's like got a drawstring thing on the top of it. I really, really liked having it here. Okay, what am I doing? Just filled it up with polyfill in a bag. It's genius. If you're looking for a way to store it when you're sorry, Carla, the ads are probably turned on. Yeah, so what I was doing is I had a table that had like a basket in the bottom of it, and I was just filling a Walmart sack with polyfill and stuffing it full. And then I was having to get up like and fill it back up all the time, and it was super annoying. So I'm like, for the most part, I crochet mostly sitting right here. So I'm like, I need something that I can just grab it out of when I need to, but not just like be my polyfill box. So I can't talk and crochet, bless you. I don't know. It's so funny that you say that because like we went to the retreat and I can talk and crochet. I don't. I mean, it just never had a problem doing it. I think it's just because like I can look at a round, remember what the round was, and then I can perform it while I talk about the round and not forget what I'm doing somehow, some way. Something about having 5 kids and my brain can still multitask some things, but not always. But we went on that retreat, and April's like, something I discovered about myself was that I cannot talk and crochet at the same time. Like she's like kept having to stop. She's like, I hardly got anything done. Okay, my head is done. Fred's head's done. Make some flippers. Let's make some flippers. Have I ever thought of crocheting full time? I mean, isn't that the dream? I used to work for myself. So I worked for myself for 12 years. I ran my own business. I actually had a couple businesses. I had quite a diversified income. But and my husband was the main main income source, really steady one. But he didn't have any insurance um, there, and so we had to buy our own insurance, and it became a lot. And so when our last kid went into kindergarten, I went back to a corporate job that had benefits and that kind of stuff. And so I I do miss I miss it. I miss the creative, do what you want, and always creating and promoting and designing, and like I the hustle. I really do miss the hustle, the full-time hustle of putting your time and energy into your own business in some ways, for sure. But it's definitely not something I could do right now. Um, with still having some kids at home, I carry the insurance, you know, um, more bills need paid off and stuff, to a point where, and maybe more kids moved out. It might be a few years before I could maybe go back to being a part timer or a self employed person. For now, I love doing what I'm doing. So, yeah. And I do, yeah. I mean, and definitely if you're going to crochet full time, you can't, I don't, I don't know if anyone really makes a full time income just selling plushies that they've crocheted. I think they diversify their income. They have a YouTube income, they have social media incomes, they have sponsorships, they sell patterns, or, um, you know, they have a shop or something in person somewhere that consistently sells year round, something like that. But yeah, also, I mean, yeah, the strain of doing this all the time. I mean, just how much I do it right now, um, is sometimes a lot for my wrists and my hands. But I also type and I'm on the computer a lot, so I come home and my fingers are tired. I had a little bit of carpal tunnel stuff before. So my kids I have 5 children. So my youngest is 15, and they're 15, getting ready to be 17, 20, going to be 25, going to be 26 this year. Hi, Heather. Yeah. So that's how old my kids are. Currently, right now, their current ages are 25, 24, 20, 16, 15. I'm great. How are you, Heather? And yes, I am 30 still. I had got married and had a family very young. Hi, April. Did you hear us talking about you? So, yeah, adding to your crafting ability with the embroidery machine. Yes. April, no, you didn't hear us talking about you. Okay, then you'll have to watch the replay if you want to know what we were saying. They are still babies. I have Tara's the only one that's moved out. So if you know my daughter Tara that does markets with me, who's Old Soul Factory here on YouTube, she's the only one that's moved out. Um, I don't think it'll be very long before my oldest son will move out. I think it'll be a couple years before my middle son moves out. And then I still have 2 in high school, so super rude. Someone said, bless you, I can't believe, you can crochet and talk at the same time. I might have been telling them that you can't. I might have been telling on you. I'm sorry. I mean, you told on yourself in your own video. So I'm making a Fred the Turtle. For anyone who's new, I've made his head. I'm on one of his flippers. I don't know that I'll finish him on the live tonight because he usually takes me an hour and a half when I'm not talking and trying to read comments. Maybe an hour and 20 minutes. Flipper one done. You're making myrtles. I guess you saw I made a myrtle last week. And I guess if I'm going to sit and make all the parts, I think I'd rather make a Fred and he'd be twice the size. Or I'd rather not have to make the parts and he'd be the same size and he'd take me less time. A Tice the Turtle just takes less time. Have you tried Tice, Heather? What size eyes did I use for Fred? These are 28 millimeter flatbacks. So these are not sinkers. These are flatbacks that I sell in my store. So they just have like the flat back washers. They don't sink. They don't have like the sinker backs. You tried Tice the Turtle, Heather. It's Tara's pattern. You don't have to make flippers. You chain the flippers out. You just make a head. It comes out about the same size as Myrtle the Turtle. But again, you don't have to make flippers. I think it takes a couple times of getting used to like the flippers are, the chaining out and like reading the chart or like the instructions for the flippers. But once you get used to them, I think they're easy. But I don't make Tices because Tara makes Tices. And when she gets onto something, I usually stay away from it because like she does the love cats, so I don't. You've tried Fred and you've tried Tiana. I've tried Tiana too. Tiana's where I started. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Okay. Amanda, you like Tice? It's so funny because Tice is my older son. So Tara named Tice the Turtle after my son Tice. And then Casey the Camel. Casey is my younger daughter. So Casey the Camel is named after her younger sister. And then she has a free hermit crab on her Instagram called Henry the Hermit Crab, and that's her youngest brother. And she just needs to come up with one more pattern to get her other brother Ezra. But she's like, what do I do? Like an elephant? She's like, I think there's already lots of Ezra the elephants out there. So she's working on a pig pattern right now. She's got a pig, a dragon, and a cow that's all really cute. She needs to get working on emu. That's a good one. Ezra the emu. Oh, sorry. What do I charge for my Freds? I make them in jumbo yarn sometimes. But in Burnett, man, I'd have to go back and look. I think 26. I think 26. Because I think the jumbo yarn ones I do 30 or 32. Ezra the eel, that's a good one. Dragons will sell well at the anime convention. I think I need to make some dragons. Nice shirt. Thank you, Heather. Or April, sorry. I need to read. We were talking about my shirt earlier because Eva was on here and Eva said she was wearing her retreat shirt too. Do fourth wing colors on a dragon. Okay. See ya, Amanda. Black, navy, and gold. 3 different dragons. I haven't read the fourth wing series, but I can look it up, I'm sure. Boho turtle from Raven Jade sells really well for me too. Is that the one that has the like the granny square looking shell on it? There's so many cute turtles out there. I'm trying to think. Somebody did that one. I watched a YouTube video. Somebody did that one and was like, it took them like 2 hours to make it though. They didn't think it was a good market make or something, I think. Ezra the Emperor Penguin. My friends love it and keep asking for dragons in those colors. The fourth wing are, I'll have to remember, I'll have to try to remember that. Well, and you know, and stuff like that, like you could do the dragons in those colors and they mean something to somebody who reads the series, but then also like they speak to somebody else who just likes those colors or whatever. Hello, Lisa from Australia. Might do a crow out of my birds. That'd be a cute idea. There's so many bird options. Flipper 2 done. Um, okay, I'm gonna try to remember. You said black, navy, and gold. Sorry. Make the beak longer. Yeah, you should do like a single crochet round and then do your 4 single crochets closed. That's how I had it originally, and then I thought the beak was too long. So after you do the second round, do a row of single crochets and then do your 4 single crochets around. Ezra the eagle. Ooh, that one's a good one. The elk. The elk would be hard. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I put one too many in my magic ring. Hi, child. Fox. Who wants a crow? What's the special, like what's special about a crow? Like am I missing some show or something where there's crows? How old is he, Christine? So fun. I just watched your market today. Of course, I think you saw that I commented on it. That was awesome, though. You're working on a kookaburra at the moment. It's probably only popular here. Heard of them. He's obsessed with. He's 10 and obsessed with foxes. Well, hello. Cowbird colors would be cool. Cowbird colors would be cool. Robin, you mean crow? Or do you mean cow? Trying to figure out what Robin's trying to say. Oh, yes. The bedtime stall. That's fun. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Brown head, black body. You did a blue chicken? Did you see my mystical one that was I did it like Stardew Valley? It was really cool. I think my chicken pattern, my bird pattern period, is shaped like a Stardew Valley chicken. So I used the tail feathers, like I used basically the seagull pattern. Did it all in Stardew Valley colors, the mystical bright blue. Did a magenta, fuchsia, purple colored chicken, the rooster comb. Primp the penguin. Yeah, your chicken shape is very cute. Reminded me of Stardew. What yarn are you using for gold on the dragons? I haven't made a dragon out of gold. Are you asking, Christine? Yes, send me a picture, Heather. You're working on go right now. Farm animals are very. This farm country. Premier parfait and mustard. Yeah, so it's going to say mustard or goldenrods probably. You guys see that Crochet by Jenna released a new dragon today? Ooh, I'm lagging too. Just heard my son yelling, I'm lagging, I'm lagging, I'm lagging. Oh, hold on, I gotta back up. I missed. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, back on track. Sorry. I started the next row without. I didn't know what she meant, Heather. It's like a cow? Bird? I was confused. Yeah, her new dragon pattern is cool. I liked it. Crochet by Jenna's. Well, April, I'm going to make you test my new birds. There you go. Well, my new tester call that just went up, Christine, has 2 Aussie birds in it. Has a robin, a blue jay, a galah, and a cockatoo. You need a push. You do all 4 of them, April. I'll make you do all 4. The tester call is not closed yet, Lisa. It's still open. Sorry, my kid just screamed. As long as it's not curse words or something. Apparently something good happened. I don't know if you heard that or not. But yeah, the tester call will probably close tomorrow afternoon or evening, depending. I probably work on my lunch break tomorrow. And it's going to be due by Friday, which I know it's fast, but you only have to do 1 bird. And they literally take like less than like around an hour if you're new to the pattern. Okay, 3rd flipper, 1 more flipper, guys. Do I have a llama pattern? I don't have one that's mine, but I do use Kein Maker, Kein Maker on Etsy. That's the one that I've used before. And it's okay. I've talked about it in a couple videos ago, how it doesn't really give a whole lot of instructions if you're a beginner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, this Friday, Christine. I was looking for that 3.0 said birds, and I was like, ooh, I'm too early. Yes. So, I don't even remember what I was saying, y'all. Super distracted by the screaming through my. Okay. Yeah. think I'm caught up. One more flipper, one more flipper. Guys, really the head and the flippers are what take the longest, I feel like. Once I get down to that part down, I feel like making the shell and putting the parts in is like 30 minutes. I don't know. Maybe it's not. This week I'm going to do a better job of timing myself making some of my market makes, guys. So I did this yesterday. I'm going to try. I'm going to try anyway. But I'm going to try to, I'll wait if you guys all got that ad at the same time. Yeah, I'm going to try to do a better job at timing myself on some of these market makes so that I can tell you guys a better idea of how long they really take me. Because the last couple months I've just been making and not really worrying about timing. Sorry, Carla. But yeah, I've been making and I haven't really timed, and I've just been, which I mean, I like to enjoy it too, but I've not done a very good job of like really timing one so that when I price it, I'm super confident in the price I put on it and know that that's the price I want to use. So I'm gonna try to do a little bit better this week. Like I tested a duck for a friend yesterday and I was really surprised at how fast it was. It took me 20 minutes. So, okay, single crochet row and then single crochet row closed. Okay, you guys tell me when you, hi. Okay, when you finish off like a flipper or something like this, you know, you go two sides together and you fold them, you sandwich them, and you single crochet around. When you get to the very end, the very last stitch, when you get to the very last stitch, do you do another like slip stitch or slip knot at the end and pull it tight? Or do you do that last single crochet and you just pull your yarn through? Yes, bub? It's over here. I'm recording over here. What you need? You need something?
It's so delayed.
Yeah, it's very delayed. What you need?
I'm gonna shower.
You're gonna shower? Okay. You must have had excitement in there. We could heard you screaming.
Sorry, y'all. Got a W's in Fortnite.
Okay. You won.
Fortnite.
Good job.
Tense. Very tense. That's like our first win. Like, I mean, it's the first win we've ever gotten together. Like, forever. Yeah, love you.
Okay, love you too.
Have fun, y'all.
Okay.
Look ugly there.
Love you, babe. Okay, so I think I usually slip stitch. I just pull through the single crochet. I slip stitch, I pull through. I slip stitch. Okay. Well, I have been pulling through on all of these. You do a slip stitch. Of course, I know that I'm going to secure these ends anyway, but yeah. 2 slip stitches and pull through. You pull through the slip stitch. Okay. I just pull through as I tie the ends off inside the body. You just pull through. Always weird. Like I've done it both ways, and sometimes I go back and forth. Last slip stitch, and this is like, there's my last slip stitch. So do you just cut it and you pull it through, or do you do a slip stitch and pull through? Hi, Debbie. I'm pulling it through and pulling. Yes, I know what you mean, pocket snuggies. Sometimes I feel like it does that. Sometimes I leave a slip stitch. You slip stitch? Yes, you just cut and pull through. we are we're 50-50, I think. You chain one, which is, well, I guess what I mean by a slip stitch. Okay, all of my flippers are done. Head is okay. How long? That's not horrible. That's not horrible. Especially since I've been talking. Okay, let's get into this dabbled skein and do the shell. Now I do Fred's shell different. She has you do 6 single crochets in the magic ring, and I don't. I do 12, and I skip to round. I do 12 and skip to round 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Makes for quite the chunky magic ring. Slip stitch. So does finish off just mean pull through, because that's how I've always done it? See, I don't know. I mean, like, I think that, like, sometimes I just don't feel like it's enough. So, like, I do the chain one or slip stitch because I feel like I need to secure it more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Let's get this round done, and then I'll put my stitch marker in here. I'll be able to read the chat. You hear the train? I do live out in the middle of nowhere, but there is a train that runs right by our house. Okay. Okay, I love the dapple collar. Use it to make the turtle shell, and then on the second turtle, I use it for the body. So let's finish off and pull through, because that makes seem 2 first steps. I usually just do the third, but sometimes choose to add a slip stitch in a round. Train, yeah. I think I've heard your train, Robin. You have chickens or roosters or something too, don't you? I think I hear them sometime. Yeah, my husband grew up out here, so I live out in the middle of the country. And my husband grew up out here. His mom's house is just down and around the corner. She passed away a couple years ago. But when we built here 10 years ago, like, he was so used to the train and I was not. And you do get used to it though. Like, to the point where, like, usually I don't even notice it when it goes through. I don't think anymore, because it goes through like 3 times a day. It's usually carrying um, like automotive parts. A lot of times it's carrying like chassis and stuff for like Ford. Like, I think it goes to like the Ford factories and stuff. You had a boy playing the trumpet today while you were filming outside the cul-de-sac. He was just outside playing the trumpet, giving you a little free concert. Does it go through in the middle of the night? It does. And actually, the there's train switches where the train needs to be able to go both directions, and so there's actually a train switch out here where there's a section where there's 2 sets of tracks, And so it goes on one side and there's a switch and then the trains can pass each other and then go back around. I don't know if that makes any sense. But what happens is that when the trains need to meet each other, one has to stop by the switch and then the other train has to go around, and then that train that stopped has to then turn, like flip the switch and then go on through. And when it does that, it like when the trains have to stop, it's really loud. Like when they're just going through, it's not loud. When they have to stop, it's loud because the cards like cling into each other. Okay, this dapple is so soft. Yeah, right outside. Oh, it's not fun. I guess it would be the same as like being by the airport. You would just like get used to the planes like taking off and landing. Oh, I don't do very many embroidered eyes. I need to do more. I think the more I did it, the better I'd feel about it. I know April loves hers. Hi, Diane. Hi, Kathy. 1, 2, 3. Let me make sure I've got the right count here, guys, real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 groups. Oh my. Anybody else trying any new patterns lately? Anything new out there I need to try? I have an Etsy gift card that I got, like a rewards card. It's just burning a hole in my pocket, but a lot of times when I go to Etsy, it's just like I'm not finding anything that seems new. Like I just feel like it's, I mean, every once in a while releases something new and I go and buy it, but I don't use my gift card. So pattern ideas. Anybody got anything I need to have? Probably already have it. Honestly, I'm love buying patterns, and it's a good thing they don't take up physical space because the yarn does. Quilted Cupcakes making Marley Puppy by Theodore and Rose. I don't think I've heard of that. April shops the patterns that I have already bought and tried. Thank you, April. Lisa, I need an Etsy pattern intervention. Yes, but I have a gift card. I did the itty bitty snail. The new itty bitty snail. I just saw somebody release this new itty bitty snail. Tonight I'm making Fiona Fish. Who's that by? Robin. Who's the zebra by, Robin? Maybe, I don't know what zebra you're talking about. Melly's lion. I haven't made one of Melly's pattern in a long time. 3 different Totoros. That would be perfect for your anime market. I just bought some Totoro patterns and I haven't made any of them. I made the tiny white Totoros for this weekend and they were like the first item I sold out of. Are they your pattern, Christine? Carla, yes, my safety eyes. Sorry, it's going too fast. Working on a pattern that's 3 different. So Christine, the Totorois are your pattern, or you're working on making some from a pattern? Let me know. Carla, yes, my safety eyes are stocked. Yes, they're in my Etsy shop right now. I should have flatbacks and sinkers stocked. I stocked 4 sets of both Saturday. Literally working on the large gray one during this live. Nope, looking the pattern maker up now. Okay, yes, let me know what it is. I just bought a Totoro pattern. Let me go look it up. I bought a couple Totoro patterns and I haven't made any of them. Every once in a while, you ever buy a pattern and you download it thinking it's going to be made a certain way, and then you look at the pattern and you're like, that's not at all how I would have put that together, and so you just don't make it because you're like, they made that way more complicated than the picture. Yeah, so I've been running into that a lot lately. I think it's because I'm going way back in the archives and buying stuff that people, it's not newer. Carla, you think you're not seeing them? Hold on. The zebra is Robin's pattern. Her new Zelda the zebra. I declined testing it because I was just overwhelmed that week, and yes, I need to buy it. I need to make it. I didn't make the giraffe either. I need to make both of them. Let's see. I was going to look up the Totoro pattern. It's a mouthful, but the pattern is great. I made 4 minis today, 2 medium, and now the gray. Yeah, that's not the pattern I bought, I don't think, Christine. I bought all from Jade's Caterpillar, read the pattern, and nope. Yes. Yes, I know what you mean. That's why it is nice to be able to hear somebody talk about it first and then kind of know what you're getting into. Okay, going to Etsy, shopping, not doing the umbrella or the bag accessory. Yes, Mona Brown, you bought Moose and Zelda, just haven't made them yet. Hoping to have my pattern out soon as testers are done. Deb, what pattern you have coming out? Okay, Totoro. I should be finishing my Fred the Turtle. I'm doing this later, but I will forget if I don't go ahead and search it and get it in my search bar. Oh, what's the front of it look like? Oh, yes, 3-in-1. I found it. Okay, I found it. Okay, I put it in my cart so I won't forget what it is. Thank you, Christine. Hartley Grace doll. Also got Robin's possum and her cute little avocado patterns. Robin has an avocado pattern? Okay, now I gotta go to my Etsy shop and see if I sold out. Carla can't find my eyes. Carla, what eyes are you looking for? Are you looking for the flatbacks? The flatbacks sold out. There's only sinker eyes left. Yeah, it looks like somebody bought the flatbacks. All 4 of them. Yay, you found them. Okay, yeah, only the sinker ones are left. Sorry. Okay, I need to get back on track here before I forget what row I'm on. Okay. Hooked on Riverside Crochet, Deb. Okay, I'll have to go look. Is it like a doll, like a girl? Hey, Kate. Okay. For some reason, I am really struggling with this yarn, seeing my stitches. It's like it's kind of fuzzy. 2, 3. The stitches aren't like as defined as they normally are. 1, 2, 4. I do want to try some patterns that have some detail work in them. I bought a couple patterns for the Anime Fest that are a lot more detailed. Have more pieces and stuff. But if I do that, I'm going to have to stick to my, like rules about, I mean, for the most part, getting at least enough per hour. Because I think that kind of specialty stuff, like, people will pay the money for it because it's a specialty item, you know? Okay, where I put a tester call it Saturday. I didn't have that many followers, so it doesn't get out to many. I'll have to look it up, Deb. Is it still open? Okay, I'm on 3 rounds of single crochet, so maybe I can talk more. Hi, Renee. Is anybody still here? Oh, wow, yes, there are still quite a few of you here. Thank you for being here. I know I scheduled this earlier when I was like, gosh, if all of you that are here was chatting, I really wouldn't be able to keep up. I'm making a Fred the Turtle. This is the shell. I have the head and the flippers all done. So I'm doing the shell, and then I got about 4 rows of the shell to do, and then I'll be on the underbelly part where we'll put all the pieces in. Might finish on the live. I don't know if I've got another 45 minutes of the live in me or not, or if I'll just finish the shell and then you guys want me to stay on long enough to finish the turtle? That's a long live. I guess I can. I also don't move my stitch marker every time. I put it like when I'm getting ready to do a bunch of like, I put it in and then I'll do like 2 or 3 rounds and then I move it. Sometimes I put it in and I do like all the single crochet rounds I need and I just count the rows and don't ever move it. Confession. Deb's currently doing Marley the Lab. That is the cutest little dog pattern. The Theodore and Rose one that somebody else was talking about. I feel like somebody just talked about this pattern on their YouTube the other day. Sorry, ads. Really doing is the cue, so I can't do that. It's demand to do the lab. I'm going to do your birds too. I can't wait. Oh, good, Dad. Thank you. Amy Makes Keepsakes did it. Marcia did. Okay. You're doing a Stardew bird that I recommended? You're doing my bird pattern in the Stardew version, or are you doing a different one? Thank you, Renee. I'll have to follow you, Deb, when I'm done. I'm on my phone, so I can't follow you in there. I guess I can follow you in here. I'll have to try to remember what you said your thing was. Hooked on Riverside Crochet. There you go. I got you. Oh, your doll is cute. So cute, Deb. Hi. That's funny, Christine. Someone just messaged me that the other day. They're like, I have been following you on YouTube since you started posting a year ago. She's like, and I didn't have you on Instagram. Like, I just discovered that about somebody the other day. I'm trying to think who it was. And I'm like, I wasn't following them on Instagram at all. And I was like, had been following them on YouTube forever. Oh, good, Amanda. I can't wait to see. It turned out so cute in the blue mystical. Now, it would be fine and still just a solid blue bright mystical was like the perfect yarn for it. I almost went out and bought more just to make more, but I'm like, no, Stacy, you have enough yarn. For once, I listened to myself. Hi, KaiCon. Thank you, Deb. I love posting videos. I love this community. I really do. You know, just it came around in just the right time when so many things in my life were just bleh, you know, and I found crochet, but I was still missing people. And I found you all, and I love it. And then the retreat just was like the icing on the cake last year. And then like the few people I met at like I met a few people at shows that had seen me on YouTube. That was and just meeting customers at markets. Just kind of filled that little hole I had. It's awesome. And our retreat is coming up, and it is. I was doing more planning for it today, and some of the supplies came in today. And then like one of the not sponsors, but one of the donation people messaged back today that they were going to send me something for donations today, and I'm getting excited. I know, Heather. I wish you were closer too. It would be so fun. Yes, Katrina. I just think it's so like I just can't believe, which I mean I stayed pretty close to the location that I had it at last time, but like all but I think two people from the retreat last year are coming to this year's. So many of the same, but then I'm able to hold more. I have a bigger place this time. And April's gonna help me. It's gonna be awesome. Um, the retreat there's no openings right now. It's March the 12th through the 16th, and it's in Frankfort, Kentucky. This time the signups were back in November, and everyone just paid all of their balance dues, so it's full unless something happens between now and then and somebody has to back out. So I know Kate couldn't come again. I was so sad that Kate couldn't come. Well, she flew in from Wyoming last time, and then Jess isn't coming back. And but yeah, and if I do, I don't know that I'll do one in the fall. Somebody asked me that on my last video in the comments, but because I don't know if I'll have enough vacation days and stuff to do another one. But I've thought about doing just like a quick, more of like just like a weekend, like a little faster one, like maybe where I only have to take off on Friday. And fall is hard with markets, which when we did it the fall the last time, but it was also really awesome in the middle of all the crazy to get together. And like I took some days off work, even though I was cooking and organizing activities and stuff, done being there than I would have if I'd been at home working with the kids and everything. So, but yeah, it's yeah, I thought about doing, if I do one in the fall, um, it'll probably be early fall. I would think like September, late September maybe, and would maybe just be a weekend. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'd love to just do them all the time. That'd be my time job. I'll just hold retreats for you guys. And if I haven't yet decided about whether or not I'm going to do a Patreon or not, but if I do a Patreon, that might be one way where like my Patreon gets first access to the retreats and signups. So that might be kind of like, you know, they get first dibs on spots and wait lists and stuff. The high tier of the Patreon does or whatever, and that way it's just kind of one of the benefits if I decide to do one. I don't know. I kind of think about doing a Patreon, and then I'm like, well, would I really have enough people to like warrant the work and the money to create a group and do all the stuff? I don't know. I'm just fooling myself, or if there's a need for it or not. I don't know. So we'll see. But okay, guys, are we about done? I mean, there's 94 of you here. Wow. Thank you guys for being here. I am almost done with the shell. Do we want to hang out for me to finish Fred? I probably going to take me another 20-30 minutes to finish Fred because I am done with the shell. I've got to finish up the body part and sew slippers in, or are we done for the night? Anybody up for staying? No? Nobody? Or is my live chat just not working? Oh, you need to drop? Okay. You gotta go. Bye, Connie. I just don't want to bore you all to death. Tina, you dislike Patreon? Just the general idea of it? Or the app itself, or what? It is Heather's bedtime. Let's say it's 8 here. That means it's 10 o'clock there. Thank you, Christine, for being here. You're working on a llama? Someone was just here asking about a llama pattern, Kate. What llama pattern are you making? I'm doing the intense head attachment on Fred, so you'll have to stare at my triple chin for a second while I get his surgery done here. It's only 6 there. Yeah, I get that feeling. I think that's kind of why I'm on the fence about it, Tina. I mean, I get if it was my full-time job, it is a stream of income, and it does give you some access, and it is work. It's a certain amount of work, you know, to and service that you're providing. So you're doing some providing a service besides what you're giving to everyone else. But yeah, I get what you mean. Okay, head is attached. Always looks so weird during this stage. Okay, first flipper. Patreon doesn't have to be paid, so Patreon you can have a free Patreon community, and like Crochet by Jenna's Patreon, she has a certain free level. There's not much in it. I think you can see like when she does a pattern release or something. Like there's not a exclusive chat for her or patterns or anything like that. To get the free stuff or the higher level stuff, you have to um, join the other levels, you know, and what those levels are and what they include is all up to the creator, of course. But that's good to know. I mean, I kind of figured that other people might feel that way since I have felt that way myself. So, one, two, three. Working on his tail. My concentration phase. It is an app. There's also, I mean, it's a website slash an app. The app works better. Yeah, and I mean, you can download the app on your phone or your tablet or whatever, and there's like different levels that you can release, like depending on like a level of tier that you pay for, access to different things. Like I'm in Madeline Mako's Patreon, and just the amount of sheer free patterns that you have access to for her is worth every bit of access to her Patreon if you like her patterns. So I joined hers just for that. I mean I just the access I get to her patterns is worth it. Um, and I don't know. I mean, I think Crochet like by Jenna's is probably the same, but I don't know if basically the free pattern that you get every month is or patterns you get every month is about the same value as you pay for the membership. But, you know, sometimes if you don't like the pattern or wouldn't have normally bought it, then maybe it isn't the best deal. I don't know. I've been in a few, still in a few. You can get in and out anytime you want, but okay, guys, last flipper, attaching to the body. I'm going to be glad when I have Fred done that I made a Fred, but like right now as I'm putting all of Fred's pieces on and I've been on live for an hour and 35 minutes, I am kind of wishing I'd made jumping spiders because I probably would have had a couple of them done. I like to tie my tails together. And then I like to take two of your flippers, the way I do mine anyway, two of my flippers, my tails are going to be out here, two of them they're going to be in there for them to be facing the same way. So then I have to weave them all in, weave the two in that are on the outside. And I usually weave them all the way down into the body so I can tie them. So go ahead and do that so it's done. You think I crochet fast? Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows left to do of the underbelly. It's stuffing. It's starting to look like a turtle. Good night, Robin. Careful, don't hit your sister. Still on live. Just FYI. See you, Robin. Good night. You follow my mod for Fred? Yeah, I mod Fred quite a bit. Well, not quite a bit. I think it just adds up, you know, like it's just enough little things that like I hate to tell people just to go make Fred. It's awesome because it's not going to look like mine when you're done. Because it's not the same. But it's also not enough different for it to be like its own version. It's definitely very much still her pattern. So it smells good. Always smells good. Oh, 71 people.
Tara, Gabe?
No Tara, no Gabe, no. Nope. April was here. I don't know if she's still here. Heather's here. Robin just left.
April.
And people that you don't know.
April.
A bunch of people you don't know. April was here, yeah.
April. You look ugly. April.
I don't know, April, if you hear Henry calling your name or not.
The cozy Buckeyes.
Oh, she said hi to you. Yeah, that's April. That's Henry, guys.
I look so weird.
One, two, three. Hi, Henry. Heather says hi.
Hi. Who's that?
Did you win your Fortnite, Henry? Pocket Snuggies wants to know.
Yes.
Where'd you yell at one point? Wall. Must have had something good happen because he was yelling.
Oh, it's Henry. should head to bed.
Night, Heather. We'll see ya.
Wait.
Thanks for being
10.
here. It's after 10 for her. She's in Canada.
Oh.
2 hours ahead, time zone. Eh? Night, Heather.
Who that?
Diane says hi.
Hi.
It's been a little fuzzy tonight. The internet's been kind of laggy and fuzzy. Do you think yours was too?
My internet?
Yeah. When you were playing?
Here and now, but not really. It was actually pretty good.
Oh, let's hydrate.
Someone from Scotland's watching you.
Jan, are you in Scotland? And it's 2:06 in the morning? Or are you just letting me know that it's 2:06 in Scotland?
Is the chat also delayed?
No, the chat's up to date. Negative 43 Celsius. Celsius?
Let's drink.
Oh,
Did
good.
in the shower.
Yes, looks good. And clean.
I don't know if we're supposed to do in the shower, but
You can.
I did.
Well, Jan, hello from to Scotland. That's
Oh,
cool.
look at your face. Not in a bad way. It's like it's frozen.
You live in Scotland? I had no idea.
Where do you think she lived?
I didn't know. Sorry if it's lagging, guys. Bye. Good night, Randella. Henry is my youngest, yes.
How did you read that?
I read it a while ago and just hadn't answered you yet. Hi, Urpel. Do you always stay up late, Jan? That's late.
2 in the morning. She needs to go live.
I just have a few rows to go, guys. Good night, Katrina. Do I ever do live on TikTok? No, I don't.
She should.
I don't do much on TikTok, period, actually. I have an account there, and every once in a while I'll post a reel from Instagram over on TikTok. It's like pretty much all I do on TikTok.
It's so sad it's banned.
Well, right now it's back, right?
Yes, but it's banned from the App Store. I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do TikTok live, so I don't know which is better.
That's me touching it.
I think that the one good thing about TikTok lives that I know about is that you could kind of like play some background music and stuff. You know, like yeah. It gets kind of quiet just being on YouTube with no background music or sounds, you know.
Diet for kids.
Oh, 2 more rows, guys, and we're done. And I gotta stuff and tack up the head. There's still a few of you here. Thank you for sticking it out. I guess it's probably the longest I've ever been on a live. That's for sure.
It's 8:11.
I've been on for an hour and 44 minutes.
Do you get money off of it? Anyone gifted you anything?
I can get money off of, yeah, some off of the replays and stuff like that, but not much off of the live. You don't really do lives for the
Something where
money.
you can turn on gifts.
And that TikTok you can turn on gifts or something.
TikTok you can.
Yeah,
Or they can gift your page.
that's weird. I heard you're making a turtle. Do you make tutorials? No, I don't. I'm still here fighting with my printer, Lisa. I don't make, well, this is not my pattern. This is a free pattern, though. It is a tutorial on YouTube. by CJ Design. It's Fred the Turtle. I modify it quite a bit, which I talk about in some of my videos, how much I modify it. But so I wouldn't do a tutorial because it's not my pattern, but I do have one tutorial out there for a little mini Stanley cup. That's about it. Okay.
What is it? That's so.
It's the stitch marker hitting the crochet hook. I crochet, but I successfully made it on a curvy. You haven't successfully made one, you mean? You can do it. Start with simple. I mean, if you understand the stitches, start with something simple. Have the right yarn, use the right hook size. Okay, let's see. Decrease around, and then I will be done tacking up and everything. Are you guys team invisible decreases or regular decreases? I do invisible decreases where I can tell that I'm going to need to close up a really big gap. If the gap's not really that big, like if I know it's not that big of a hole, then I usually do regulars. Yeah, I go back and forth. Bye, bud.
Bye.
Bye, Henry.
Bye, everyone. It's really awkward. Foot in their hair. Love you guys.
Love you.
See you live. Bye-bye.
I just don't like the actual motion of an invisible decrease. Thank you guys for telling Henry bye. I'll tell him you guys said so. But yeah, just something about an invisible is harder on my wrist or something maybe. It doesn't feel well to do. But I did an invisible here. I survived. Okay, I'm closing it up. And then I'm going to tack the head. So if you've ever wondered how I tack the head, stay tuned. I actually get this question quite a bit. Okay, bottom is closed. Take my stitch marker out that I haven't used since the show. Okay, when I tack my head, I make sure that my eyes are on the sides. I pull my head straight back. And then about where you can see where the head meets the row, whatever row that is, that's where I'm going to come up at, somewhere right in the middle here. So I'm going to take my, should have used a longer needle. Okay, like right in there. And then I'm gonna pull my head back. And I usually go through like this couple stitches in the center. And then I'm gonna go a couple like that. And then I'm gonna tack it. And then I'm just gonna use like a simple knot. I'm gonna knot it to secure it. And then I'm gonna weave it in and out a few different places and tuck it all in. What are you doing, April? Juggling FaceTiming my daughter, crocheting in this live. Wow. Are you doing any of them any good, April? That's what I want to know. I would be like so overstimulated. Okay. Here he is. Hour and 50 minutes later. Goodness. Okay. Well, guys, I think I'm going to get off for the night. Thank you all for being here. Thank you. He is cute. I love Fred. Every time I make one, I'm like, I love this pattern. Oh, you're welcome, Jen. It's just how I do it every time. Super cute. We could say it since Robin's not here. I watched somebody, I tried to think who it was today. I was watching somebody's YouTube and I think they said super cute. Like, I swear they said it like 12 times in the 30-minute video. It's just something people say. I don't even think they think about it. Sorry, fuzzies from tacking all that up. No, fuzzies fly. But here he is. His little tail. You're welcome, Deb. Hopefully you get people applying to your tester call and your heart grace doll was pretty. Yes, Dreamland and Big Twist Plush does make one. Good night, everybody. Okay, I'm heading out, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hopefully you enjoyed this live. It's just chill crochet and chat kind of video tonight. And good night, y'all. Thank you all so much for being here. Appreciate you. We'll see you again on Sunday. Bye, y'all. Good night. Good night. Good night.